Ew, what is good? My anime faithful, what is good, yo? Guys, with what we are getting in this Introspecta show, I'm not too sure how to feel about it. At the end of the day, like, this whole, like I was saying to someone on, I think, Reddit, it all feels relatively weird that we're putting in so much attention with characters that don't even really like we don't know anything about them besides the last episode, and there's so much attention being paid to this one person that it almost feels like this is a big part of how the show can just continue to go on for a while, because even after getting close to getting closure to it, we just kind of sidetrack off um, into the girl that's seemingly more important to the story and has a bigger role, seeing how she's in like every single art, like design, not design, uh, spit it out, design art or something along those lines, like the way that they kind of show pictures of the show, this ghost wielding girl, like the thing that crushed her, she is straight up, in this, in the pictures all the time, or like everything I've seen her, she's seemingly like a big part of the story somehow, or maybe just her arc is a big part of something in the case of just keeping the narrative, for her is going to be very expansive, or maybe it's just really the cool part. I don't know. But I've seen a lot of her in like even the opener song as well, so I'm guessing she might have some role towards the end, or maybe she's just, yeah, like I said, uh, just a part of the show. Like she's an arc that has to happen and get over with. But with how this show transitions, it's really weird, but at the same time, the the best part was kind of getting another look at the main guy's girl, his ex-girl, um, and just the weird implications that it comes with him, having her straight up run away. Like we had no information, like after the fact, that he was just single, and for whatever reason. But the best part, I gotta admit, was seeing her meet up with the girl that is now dating him, and she being the one to break the news to her and not even recognize her until it's too late. And I'll get more on that later, but the best things the show can do right now is give us a lot of these paranormal activity things that are popping off and that people are having rumors about and whatnot. But at the same time, it almost feels like if the uh, if the suspect or the yokai or whatever the case may be that shows up is showing up and doing things, is it going to be worth the watch? Is it going to be entertaining? Is it going to, you know what I mean? That's kind of where it came down for me in this serpent and this whole just questionable jumping around in her deduction in the case of they found the dead body of the guy, but she thinks this girl may have had a miscarriage, and when she had the miscarriage, she went and disposed of the body in the lake as well. And she was wondering if the beast or the lake serpent had wound up and found that body, which I don't know. I guess I missed the part of why she would even want that, or like, was there something the serpent has done to make people like be reborn or something? You know what I mean? Like, what did you expect if it ate the fetus or whatever? What did that what was that gonna do for you? You know what I mean? Um, or what could that have done? Which I don't think it could have done anything. It's just a weird wish that she had at this point. But yeah, I am very, very happy with at least seeing that this show is not afraid to jump around in the case of going to the girlfriend and her being a cop and stuff like that. I did not expect that at all, that this guy's ex-girlfriend was a cop. Not only that, that she would be getting hounded so much by like one of her superior officers to go out to eat, and sounded like he's really trying to flirt and just, have a relationship of some sort with her, that she isn't really too fond to care or listen to, because she's dealing with spirits that she pretty much knows exist at this point, with uh, with his ability to regenerate and stuff like that. That was the actual like straw that broke for her to be like, okay, whatever the heck is going on in this world, I clearly don't know, and you can't block that. Why is that an unblockable? Jesus. Um, and because she's seen something happen with her ex, it's put her into a state of just like fear, and she has to acknowledge it, right? Like, you have to acknowledge the fact that there's something out there that you can't explain. And with all that information she has and all that stuff that she pretty much says to her bot, really? I couldn't block that. I honestly couldn't. Everything that winds up happening between them, she's the one who winds up pretty much throwing herself in a situation where she could have got blindsided and destroyed by the spirit, seeing how the messed up part of this is these spirits have full controllability of touching and destroying physical things, while us humans cannot touch them at all. So while trying to reach out and punch uh, this big this idol girl with her weapon, she winds up dodging plenty of times and ending up getting, a punch in, but this punch fades right through her, while when she swings this, I think it's called a girder, or I forget what it's called, but when she swings her weapon that the ghost has, it clearly makes contact with the ground, something that this girl couldn't even do by making contact with her, right? So if she can make contact with the ground, she clearly can like physically touch things, and that's a problem. Because if she can physically touch things and you can't touch her, that's a wrap. And this moment alone is what our main girl like kind of references in the case of, man, if I didn't wind up helping you and you died, I would have been in a good position, because she would never be competition again for the boyfriend. So absolutely messed up there, and had me dying to see not only her kind of like, oh, we never met, but we did meet once before and you didn't really know who I am, but I know that you were dating the guy that I'm dating now. She just has way too much information. Not only that, this cop knows her boyfriend or her ex had some like paranormal activity, or illogical things that didn't make sense going on for him. So then to run into her, who could actually fight this spirit, actually kick her, and she's even missing a freaking leg with a prosthetic, she's still capable of keeping up and fighting this crazed ghost or yokai, whatever you want to call her. Um, it was eye-opening to her, I bet, and I'm guessing we're gonna see her really have a good understanding of just what's gonna come next for her journey in particular, because the reason why she even runs up on this ghost in the first place is because she's mad at herself for running away from her boyfriend after some yokai popped up, and he's like, oh man, you guys are disgusting for fusing with us and eating us, doing whatever. But regardless of all that, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to the future of what they can do with these deities, and what even the guy has to do with all this. But yeah, with all that being said, have an awesome one. I think I'll be dropping 2 more stuff at least for the day, so look forward to that if you have not watched anything else. But yeah, talk to you very soon, and take care of my anime people. Oh no, you don't. A dog out of here. I might lose. Let's get it. Yeah, take care of my anime people, and peace.